shout out to executive producer Amber Lynn for sponsoring this reaction. Thank you so much, we really appreciate it.
Welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction. This one is for Schitt Creek Season 1, Episode number 2 for the month of June. And look, don't forget to like and subscribe, people, and hit that notification bell. You know why.
Yeah, special shout out to executive producer Amber Lynn, who is sponsoring episode 2 of Schitt Creek for this month.
Yeah.
Let's get to a couple of comments from episode 1, starting from DelGuy03, who says, "What a delight to see you react to this series. It's a good one from the start, but it becomes great as it goes on. The whole cast is terrific, but I agree with you that the immediate standout is David, or as his sister says, David. I also love Stevie, the receptionist, and her expressionless sarcasm. But all the characters fill out as the story develops. I would love to see you do an episode every week. Your reactions are so great." We have executive producer Kate said, "Agreed, a little slow to start, but by mid-season, fantastic. David and Alexis and their relationship are two of my favorite characters anywhere, and Stevie is kind of my spirit animal." Alright, EP Amber Lynn says, "Thank you so much for such a fun reaction. I too have been crossing my fingers it wins on the polls one day, but until then, I plan to keep sponsoring these reactions." And we totally appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree with both Kate and DelGuy that Season 1 takes a few extra episodes before the show gets its footing, but once they find their groove, oh, the heights this show will reach in terms of comedy and just overall development. I can never hear David any other way than the way Alexis says it. I also really loved that shot of the oversized, larger-than-life family portrait being removed in the beginning as well. Fun fact, you might or might not have known Johnny, Eugene Levy, and David, Daniel Levy, are father and son in real life, but the waitress Twilla, Sarah Levy, is also Eugene's real daughter and Daniel's real sister. Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Wow. Until next time, take care. I would have never known that.
No.
Very cool. And then last comment is from executive producer Melanie, who says, "This show does a great job at building characters so you know who they are. I think it is important to remember that this is the worst day of their lives. Their business manager stole their money and then left them with a huge IRS bill. Imagine if someone walked into your house and took everything and told you that you have nothing anymore. I think that it's interesting since they've done nothing to put this on themselves, so they really are the victims, but then the town is like, y'all are absolutely insane because they totally are." Season 1 is a world-building season similar to Parks and Rec, but I find their Season 1 to be so much better than Parks Season 1. I'm so glad that you guys are reacting to this. Parks and Schitt Creek are my favorite shows, so that should tell you a little bit about how good it is.
Okay.
Alright guys, great comments as always. I appreciate the hype. Let's get into episode 2 right now.
Children, mindless bickering is a luxury we may no longer afford. You are blind to reality, and for that I am most proud. But our world's evil twin...
Okay, I'm taking my journal to the back.
...has reared her
Or
ugly...
I will be shutting the door.
David, you might actually want to hear this.
I just got through crying myself to sleep.
Good night.
Now I gotta
Johnny
get up.
Rose, my wife Moira.
Hello. Hey. Oh, I love your complexion.
No, that's just the way they smell. Also, you can tell your dad that the plumber was busy, so I just pushed the bed up against the wall and put a bucket where the bed was.
Okay. We're gonna be selling this town, so it's gonna be someone else's problem soon.
But it's such a great place to live.
I think you're funny.
Thank you. Look, I know this probably isn't
think
your
you're funny.
thing, but there's a tailgate party later. It's not exactly clubbing, but, you know, close.
I don't know what
Cool
tailgate
looks.
means. In my mind, I'm picturing like a clan rally.
Yeah, just townies with unironic haircuts.
Okay, I'm gonna pass. I'm not really in the mood to be a victim of a hate crime tonight.
This nigga is crazy.
Expected 3 more photos. Who are these janky women?
Come over, we're gonna sit down like civilized
Yeah, he
people,
wasn't
have a
creepy
few
in that.
laughs, and then at the end of the evening, we'll get to the big signing.
He's just the
okay?
camera guy.
Okay, honestly, Roland, it's just the signature. Flick of the wrist. That's it.
You're not
Look at
rejecting
the
my
wrist.
hospitality, are you, Johnny? Because that really wouldn't be a good way to start things off, I don't think.
No, I'd love to come to dinner. Are you
Gotta
kidding
get the
me?
mayor
No,
to
just
sign
stop.
off
Let's
on
do
it.
business first, get the signature, and then dinner.
Johnny, you want that. To get that, you need this. So let's just do this my way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dinner it is.
Yes, dinner it is. Attaboy.
Okay.
How did you not get the contract signed, John?
Can one thing, just one thing, not be easy in this town?
Look, Roland's
Look
playing
at it,
games.
it's still- that's all close
Playing
together.
games, so this is something we have to do.
Okay. Well, I would love to go, but I've actually double booked myself. I'm going to a truck party with the front desk girl, and obviously she'd be super devastated if I bailed last minute, so I can't go.
Going to a truck party.
cancel.
Truck party.
One of you kids has to come.
bougie,
David,
babe.
you got
I
nothing
love
on
it.
tonight.
Going to a truck party.
What do you have on tonight?
What?
Good. It's settled.
Or you could go alone, John, since you are the one who did not get the contract signed.
Moira. Roland wants the family there tonight, so my family has to go tonight. Let me explain something about business.
Don't you dare.
It's a dance, and sometimes you lead, and sometimes you follow.
And what are you doing now, John?
I
And working on the car. Yeah, see, they're gonna have to get a little bit more down to earth. That's what this is gonna have to go.
Jocelyn, thank you.
They're so annoying right now.
Home, Roland's
I
just
love
on the
them.
toilet.
Oh, what a surprise.
You ever really
Oh, she's
love
cute.
him? It's really understated.
Thank you.
Sure, I
I
understand.
had a lot of my ideas from
Big ass.
magazines.
Don't be
Pearls.
modest. This is 100% you and only you.
Don't be modest.
Hey, okay, it's the room.
Wow. Take me with you, please.
I brought vodka as a house gift. I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Can we drink it right now?
Drinking that shit there. Man, she is devastated. The mom can't handle it.
Babe.
Oh, she is trying her best. So you went to the truck party too. Yeah, she's trying to make she's trying to make her
Trying to
boyfriend
make them
jealous.
jealous.
I'm gonna need a stiff drink to get through this. Stiff.
Stiff. Why are you eating with
Baby,
your
I
hands,
just
dog?
don't want. I want him to just leave the show.
So, Jocelyn, you were saying that you teach high school? Or you want to finish high school? I'm not sure. I couldn't hear over your husband's chewing.
I teach high school.
Oh, you're a
Yeah, I love her
saint.
too.
Love it. Love connecting with the young people. Although I know those boys are undressing me every time I drop a piece of chalk.
Yeah, well, maybe we should hold on to our chalk, hmm?
They're boys. It's cute.
John.
Oh, there it is. There it is, the Vivian Blake.
Okay. It's been a lot of fun, but I'm starting to smell a little too much like campfire and denim and plaid and stuff. So. Bye.
Bye.
Beer or beer?
I assume a pint glass is out of the question?
You came.
Oh, I like the little truck boy.
Man, I would be so safe. Yeah, there you go.
Well, he gay, so y'all can only be friends. So.
Would I know that? Why would I know that? I didn't know that. But look, let's look at the bright side.
There is no bright side. This is the dark side of the moon, Johnny. And we'll be here another 20 years. Tucked in a crater. Lost to all.
Well, you know what? I think that's being a little dramatic.
Yes! It's dramatic!
Sweetheart, we got the thing signed, okay? And if we have to fix this town up before we sell it, then we fix it up.
Okay, so
we
they
fix
gotta
it
get
up
it-
bit by bit. And it's going to take hard work, but we can do it because we're roses. And there's nothing we can't do if we put our mind to set.
I
can
you guys
hear
are being
you
super
through the
loud
headphones.
right now.
Super
So
loud
can you
through the
stop that
headphones.
In here?
10 to 5.
Through the headphones.
I feel good about this.
I love how they cut his
That's
big
crazy.
speech, babe.
You guys are being
Oh,
super
that is
loud.
another
man.
babe.
Alright, that was episode 2 of Schitt Creek, and man, another hilarious episode of the kids, you know, David, Alexis, the sister. I mean, they are on a whole nother level of being spoiled and never ever had to do anything and be around normal people, and it is so hilarious because it's true. I mean, this is real life. I guarantee you there are people out there who are in the uber echelons of richness. Their kids have probably never ever engaged with people like us, just regular normal people working and all of that. So they wouldn't even be able to come down to this level of Schitt Creek at this in this city and just even type of relate to it at all whatsoever. So that's what makes it so the dynamic makes it so funny, because these two worlds are trying to, not even trying, just the one world is trying to deal with this other world, and this other world is just looking at these used to be rich people and just like, what even are you at all? And I love it to pieces. So it was a great episode, and I cannot wait to see what's next.
All right, shout out again to executive producer Amber Lynn for sponsoring this reaction. We totally appreciate it. I just love David. David is like I want David in my life. Like he is so like, it's just organic.
Yeah.
Like he's not even trying in any of his phrasing or wording that he does. Like I adore him like so much. I thought Alexis had a really good episode too, though. Alexis was shining in her own way, so I like the fact that she's like on the prowl now to like get back at her boyfriend. I think this is going to create a lot of fun scenarios, so I like that. I will say, I do not like the mayor.
No.
He's disgusting.
Chris Elliott has always been...
He is gross. I just want him to
That's his comedy, though.
And to me, that type of comedy never makes me laugh. I think it's gross and just disgusting, and I want to just fast forward. So I hope that's not going to be...
I don't like.
I hope that's going to be something that doesn't continually, like, on a regular base show up, because I don't find that funny.
Yeah.
I like everything else about this show, though. That element of him individually being gross and doing, like, the whole scary movie, stirring the pot with his hand,
with his
crap. All that nasty shit.
Yeah.
Not a fan of, but outside of that, the family dynamic, the situations that are going to come up, this was fucking hilarious, seeing them interact. This is the first time the kids went and interact with other kids within the town, so I know there's going to be a lot more shenanigans, but MVP, once again, goes to David. I love him. I just love him. So can't wait to check out more.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk EP sponsor reaction for Schitt Creek, Season 1, Episode 2. And until next time, people, peace.